Risty, tell us your story.
All right, well, my name is Risty Bryce, and I feel honored to be here right now because my story is kind of different from everyone I'm sharing this stage with. I was born to a mother with a disability. My older brother has a disability, so do I, but it didn't affect me until my late 20s. I was already a drummer, I was already a working drummer, I was recording, I was playing live, I was moving, and then in my 20s, late 20s, the disability or the disease started taking over, and it was taking away my legs. And in turn, it was pulling me away from music because it was making it difficult to where I didn't want to play because I couldn't get my bass drum to work the way I wanted to. I couldn't play like I did. So unlike everyone else, I actually started seeing doctors and I took a break. I mean, I backed out of music and I played a little here and there, but nothing to really keep it going. Well, 10 years went by and I was pretty much done playing the drum set. I mean, I was just about ready to pack it up and just say, well, that was a time, I guess, in my past. Certain things happened, certain things led other things to happen, and then it just made me say there's gotta be one more way. There's gotta be a way that I can get back into playing, but the way that I want to. And my way was not to use like a trigger pad with my hand. Nothing against drummers with disabilities or drummers who use trigger pads. I just didn't want to forego one of my hands, so I had an idea to find a way to play the bass drum with my mouth. Unfortunately, I wasn't quite capable of coming up with the engineering, so I reached out to an old friend, to a new friend who helped me design it, and lo and behold, within a year, we developed a drum spark, hence the name, because it sparked that life back into me. And now I can play right behind my kit again, and I use my mouth to play the bass drum. I can play double bass more than I did when I was healthy. I couldn't even do it then. So through that, and then through the drum sparks, Joe Hardy contacted us and said, hey, you know, what's this about? And then through Joe said, hey, you should really contact Andrew Hewitt over in Australia. There's this great like movement going of disabled musicians, or like a group of where they're like getting recognized. I'm like, really? Because that fits in, because my mother, who was disabled, was on like the handicap committee. She was one trying to make changes. And so I contact Andrew, and I feel like the baby, because I feel like all of these guys have been a part of Musos for so long, and it's only been such a little time since I've been a part. And so for Andrew and David and like Joe to say, hey, why don't you come to Namm this year and join us? I can't even express how cool it is to be a part of a group. And like, I feel, even though I wasn't like born with an extreme deformity, but it still affected me. And then I found a way out of it, and we ended up developing a product that is now out there so we can get other drummers who maybe necessarily can't hold a drumstick at the age of maybe 10, when like schools are starting to set up band. I don't want that band teacher to overlook them. Maybe get a drum spark, maybe get anyone with a disability. And it isn't cheating, it isn't anything, it's getting back behind the kid. So I'm blessed to be here. It's an honor to share the stage with you guys. So
I think now, in closing, you get it. Now here's what I need. I need you to really be involved. I need you to spread the word of what we're doing. I need you to find people that can make some donations on our website. We still have the GoFundMe available and donations on the website, because we try to get us all back together once a year here at Namm. I need you to contact Namm and tell them what we're doing. We have 3 times the amount of people in this room today than we had last year when we did this year. So we're starting to get there, okay? And what I want, my personal goal, I want these guys on the stage downstairs when you first come into the convention center. I want to perform. So you can see where this is all going. We think differently. We have to think out of the wheelchair. Thank you all so much. You guys have been great. Get some pictures, and hopefully we'll see you all next year. But keep in touch. We love you. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. Andrew, we'll get you again, man. Great going. Guys, thanks so much. Thank you. We did it. Yeah, Joe. George, thanks, man. Good boy, man. Thanks so much.